Hey guys, how you doing?
Doing well, doing well. Okay, like he said, CBU head women's basketball coach Jared Olson. Will you just give us a couple general thoughts on the game?
I mean, obviously we didn't, it was a pretty tough game in the first half, and I thought the girls really did a good job of just kind of keeping their heads and coming out the second half and kind of picking things up a little bit. Wasn't anything major. We just kind of made a few more shots, and our defense was pretty good. It was nice to see them just kind of like stick to the plan and really kind of keep their composure and really improve their play with just by kind of keeping it simple.
Okay, I'll open up for questions. Kyle McDonald.
Jared, I mean, talk about that you're basically your experienced and veterans kind of didn't panic there in that first quarter. I mean, and then you guys were dominant the rest of the way. We've talked about that a couple of times this year on the podcast and stuff about that experience that you guys have. So, I mean, how impressive is it to continue to watch that take control of games?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know. I mean, obviously, I think they're pretty smart players and they're very experienced and we've done a pretty good job of just kind of keeping our composure all year long. But this is the first time we've played in a tournament in a while. Ani and Georgia, their freshman year, we were in the Pac West Division II conference tournament, and we actually played terrible in the first round and got beat. And so it's been a while, so it was kind of nice to see them kind of keep their heads, even in a situation they hadn't really been in before. And I think you see it all the time this year where, it gets to March and teams that are supposed to win get a little nervous when things don't go perfectly, and then the other team gets a little mojo and, the crazy stuff happens. That's why they call it March Madness. But, I thought our girls did a nice job today of just kind of keeping their heads and doing their jobs.
Okay, Coach. I mean, this season was kind of a mess in itself. And do you feel like it's some sort of accomplishment? I know this is just your first tournament game, but just getting here, do you feel like some sort of accomplishment?
I mean, I think the fact that we're still playing, the games are happening, I think that's a win for everybody. We said at the beginning of the year, if you play the game, it should count as a win. And if you win the game, it's even better. So we're happy we're still going, and hopefully we'll be able to show up tomorrow and play another one.
Okay, Daryl Trujillo.
Coach, during the week, did Ani and Georgia share any of their experience from that Pac West tournament game in which you guys lost in the first round with this group, or does none of it translate over because it's a bigger stage, a bigger arena, and all of those things that come with being in Division I versus Division II?
We did not talk about that. I think that just seems like a very, very long time ago for them. And I mean, like I said, we played terrible. So, I mean, I think anything that happened then, I think they probably haven't even thought about it either. They probably just tried to move past it. But, it was exciting for them to get out and play in a tournament today. The conference tournament's tough. You're playing the same teams multiple times. And I really think the thing that we do well is we just play basketball. We're not going to overanalyze it. I mean, you can tell from talking to me, I'm not like a super rah-rah person. So, I mean, a lot of it's just keeping it simple, playing basketball, and they did a good job with that.
Okay, back to Kyle.
Jared, you guys hit 13 3-pointers, and it wasn't like any one player went off. I mean, it was spread out. I think the most anyone hit was what? 3 by Taylor Wu. I mean, talk about the balance you guys have that anybody can hit a shot at any time.
I mean, we have a lot of depth. And I think sometimes that has really helped us at times during the year. And, sometimes it's made my job harder because, I got to figure out who's going to play from game to game. And, sometimes I do a good job with that and sometimes I don't. But, I think this morning, they did a really nice job sharing the ball. And, I think that makes it easier to shoot, when you know you're open and the ball is going to get moved and you trust your teammates to put the ball on target and you're not, wondering if you're going to get the ball when you're open. And I definitely think that's one of the things our team has done a great job is just sharing the ball this year. So, yeah, I mean, I wasn't surprised that they made it, but I certainly was happy when they were.
Okay, one last one from Sean Walker.
Yeah, Coach, you seem like a pretty smart coach and one who's definitely focused on kind of the whole one game at a time mentality in these conference tournaments. So now that we're there, what does it mean for you guys to be able to play for a title in only your third year in Division I?
Well, first of all, thank you for the compliment. I'll take that. There's a lot of people that are telling me I'm not very good at my job. Some of them are on the team and on my coaching staff, but I think they're mostly just giving me a hard time, but I can take it.
I'm trying to butter you up a little bit.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We'll take compliments. In terms of like what it means for the program and stuff like that, I mean, I don't really have a good perspective of that because we're just right in the middle of it. And I think that'd be, I mean, obviously it's going to be a big step, kind of sets a little bit of a bar for us, but I mean, I think every team in the WAC is really just kind of like, you're trying to win the conference, regular season first, then you're trying to win the tournament. But I'm pretty excited that we've gotten this far. We've had a great season, and hopefully we can, continue to play well tomorrow. And I mean, I know it's going to be a tough game. You got Utah Valley, we haven't seen for a while, but they're really good, got a really good coach. And I mean, Molly and Grand Canyon has been dynamite. I mean, they looked amazing on, I think it was Wednesday when they played. And I mean, I think whoever we get to play tomorrow, it's going to be a tough game. We're just happy we're here and we'll give it our best and see what happens.
Okay. Thank you very much, Coach.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys taking the time.
Thanks, Jared.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Thank you very much, Danny.
See ya.